Hello agents, and welcome to another Division build video. These days I get requests from one of my subscribers, and that request was to make an Alpha Bridge build. Apparently he's struggling in a last hand or in a DZ, and he said that he always gets shredded by other players. So I decided to make an Alpha Bridge build. The most simple one, it is the all Firearms Alpha Bridge build. Actually I am running with the 9.4K Firearms in this build. If you don't know, but I believe you all do know what Alpha Bridge is, I'm going to show you quickly. The talents of Alpha Bridge are 100% health regen, 5% weapon damage, and the fourth talent of Alpha Bridge is if your primary and secondary weapon is of the same category, they share the free talent. All talent requirements are ignored for all weapon talents. Basically you can run any talent and you don't need any toughness, skill power or DPS, any firearms, stamina or electronics to make your weapon talent active. They will always be active with the 4-piece Alpha Bridge. So I decided to make an SMG Alpha Bridge build. Later in the video I will show you some small clips from the last stand and one full mission in the underground, because you can run with this build in PvE and especially in PvP. It's not still perfect, but it's close to be a good Alpha Bridge build. Sometimes the most simple things are the best ones, so this is really simple Alpha Bridge with 9.4K firearms. So let's go to my primary weapon. It's Navy MP5 and with 22.5 critical hit chance, 21.6K base damage. You can buy a blueprint of the Navy MP5N this week in the blueprint special vendor in the terminal, so be sure to pick this blueprint up. So the talents I decided to go with this build are Unforgiving, Hurried and Competent. These are 3 talents from the Navy MP5, and my 4th talent is free talent from my MP7. It's Responsive. I believe these are the best talents for the Alpha Bridge build and SMG, because I don't have any critical hit chance talent on this build. I will show you and explain you why. With this setup I am sitting already on the 39% critical hit chance, and this is going to go up to 60%, and I'll show you real quickly how. I am having a Savage Gloves which will add another 7% against targets out of cover. Critical hit chance is increased by 7% against targets out of cover. And the second source of my critical hit chance is my pulse, and I'm going to show you quickly what I mean by that. So I'm running with the Recon Pack, which will add another 8.7% of critical hit chance. So 7 plus 8 is 15, almost 16% of a critical hit chance on my already 39% critical hit chance. You do the math, it's coming around 60% of crit hit chance. So there's no need to waste talent on my gun to increase a critical hit chance, because 60% is a cap. So that's why I'm running Unforgiving, which will come in handy in the one-on-one close combat, because you all know that Unforgiving, if you have one missing segment, the weapon damage will increase by 10%, and 2 missing segments is going to increase huge 25% damage of your weapon. So basically when you're going down, your damage going up, and this is sometimes the best mechanics, and almost always you are winning the fights when they are close. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the damage of this build in some type of situations. So I'm going to nade myself. Okay, now I'll pop my booster and my pulse. On more than 500,000 primary DPS. It's unbelievable damage. The hurried is pretty important talent for SMG because SMGs usually have a small mag, but this Navy MP5 has a actually huge mag of 32 bullets, but nevertheless the hurried its critical hit increase reload speed by 10% to a minimum of 1 second reload time. It's all about crit hits, and sustained damage with this gun is unbelievable. Basically you are firing all the time. You have only 1 second reload and then you are firing again. So this is insane. You will see in the gameplay. Competent is common weapon talent for this build. Weapon damage is increased by another 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. And the responsive, I think it's a must for SMG, because you always want to face tank when you're running with the SMG. You're close to your enemies, so this is another 10% damage increase when you are closer than 10 meters to the target. I believe that I managed to explain you why I don't have any critical hit chance talent on this build, and where the damage actually is coming from. So let's check out the mods on this. It's extended mag with crit hit damage and rate of fire. You always want to stack critical hit damage because you're already sitting at 60% critical hit chance. Rate of fire is always welcome on the extended mag for any type of weapon. My pro red dot sight, it's again crit hit damage, headshot damage and critical hit chance. Loud vent break with crit damage, accuracy and stability, and again a small grip with crit hit damage, reload speed and accuracy. My secondary is MP7. The major reason why I decided to use this one is the responsive in the third slot. So basically I'm getting this free talent on my Navy MP5, and I have exactly 4 talents that I want to have on my primary gun. There is no other reason to run with MP7, but it is also a nice gun for this build to finishing the enemies. Extended mag, crit damage, rate of fire, crit damage, optimal range, crit hit chance. This shouldn't be here, but it is, but it doesn't matter. Accuracy, crit damage, crit chance. Probably I should have a major muzzle with the critical hit damage instead of the accuracy. And the small grip, again crit damage, accuracy and optimal range. Okay guys, let's go to the gear items. This is my Barrett bulletproof vest. All items are rolled firearms, which I said already. The talents, major attributes I have are exotic damage, resilience, health and increased kill XP. This should be ammo capacity, but I don't have it like this. Firearms mod, all mods are firearms with health. My mask is Alpha Bridge mask with 3.5 critical hit chance. I would like this to be 4%, which is the max, but I don't have one. Rolled firearms and blind death resistance. For PvP it is the better if you can find a mask with the burn resistance. My knee pads are Alpha Bridge knee pads. Rolled firearms with major attribute health, disrupt, blind death and damage to elites. This is good for PV, not for PvP, but these are the Alpha Bridge knee pads that I have. This should be burn resistance. It will be better for PvP. So my backpack is Alpha Bridge backpack, again with health and 47% ammo capacity. mods health and 2 mods of 6% first aid self heal. My mods on the knee pads are also Firearms health and 6% first aid self heal. Gloves are of course Savage gloves, rolled Firearms with crit chance increased by 7%, gets targets out of cover, 6% crit hit chance, SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage. My holster is Alpha Breach holster with again 4% critical hit chance, and the mod is 6% first aid self heal. I'm sorry guys. This is pure and simple Firearms build, Alpha Bridge, and I hope this is going to help you. It's extremely fun to play with this build, and after this I'm going to show you a gameplay. Let's go quickly to my character. Firearms 9.4k. Stamina and electronics are low. Weapon damage, crit chance 39 already said. Huge critical hit damage 96%. Headshot damage 56%. A little bit accuracy and stability, and that's the most important part of the build. Reload speed bonus 5%. All weapon damage coming from Alpha Bridge 5%. SMG coming from the gloves. Damage to elites from my knee pads. And that's it. Let's go to my talents. I'm running critical save to increase survivability of this build. Strike back. One is none. I'm sorry, on the move. And one is none. These are the talents I am using with this build. So that's it guys. Hope you like the video. It's nothing new. Probably this build is going to history very soon after the 1.7 patch is released. We will have all sorts of new builds, classified gear sets, ninja bike messenger bag. It is going to be really nice time for Division players. We have chance to test the new builds. So basically, until the patch 1.7 is out, you can enjoy in the 9.4k Firearms Alpha Bridge build. If you like the video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bravo's under hostile control.
Tactical boost can be activated in 60 seconds.
Check out the B team over there. multiplier has been activated by the opposition.
Rogue agents are assaulting a fortification. Fortification at Charlie has been destroyed.
You're up with 5 to go. Bravo's gone neutral. Charlie's now neutral. Your spawn relay is now inactive.
Hostiles have destroyed a fortification at Charlie. Fortification at Charlie is taking fire.
Neutral. According to that intel you brought in, the cleaners are trying to pull themselves back together. You take out a few key people, that doesn't happen.
Alert. Detecting hostiles. Hostiles have been detected.
Hehe, snipers.
Don't make this harder! Go for it, guys!
So far, Mary and Case seem alright. I mean, they're alive, which is more than I can say for anyone else I know. Number one criteria for friendship these days, being alive. Shitty standard, right? Still, they have some crazy ideas. Like going into the underground to live. Like the sewers and subways. They say there's too many gangs up here. Too many predators. And they're not wrong. They got a stash of food they say we can leave up here and collect from every now and then. Supply runs. They're convinced it's the way to go, and they're the ones with the food. Not to mention, without them, I have no one. So, I guess we're going under.
Give him an
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Warning. Incoming hostiles.
figures incoming!
Heavily armored hostile approaching.
Over here. It's over now. Gas grenade out. He's torching. Watch each other's back. Over here. Gas grenade out. Keep your focus. Cover me. Setting up the gun. Watch each other's back. Hey, you.
Nice work there. The less organized the cleaners are, the fewer people we got getting burned alive on the streets.
Exiting the contaminated area.